everyone and welcome to World of Mike. Today we've got issue number 54 of the Eddie Stobart build. Apologies for the last couple of weeks of this build having intermittent delays. This is due to a problem currently being sorted out. But today is really good news because we are going to be doing issue 54. We're going to be doing issue 55 as well shortly after this. But this is issue number 54. As you can see, it is fitting details to the chassis. Parts are attached to the front chassis beam. All to do with the air tanks and stuff like that. We're going to be attaching this to various components along the chassis beam. And you're going to need the right one that we worked on previously. And we should have something looking a bit like that later on. And then at the back, coming up in issue 55, we've got parts for the chassis beam, brackets and stoppers for the left chassis, plus an anti-sway bar for each side of the model. So slowly but surely this build is progressing very nicely. I'm just going to get the parts that we've got over here. So let me have a look, and as you can see, this is issue number 54, which is really, really good. And we're going to take that open right now and tip this out. It feels die cast. That's plastic, that's die cast. These are plastic. Okay, so we've got various plastic parts here, which is really lovely. So yeah, so we'll pop that over to one side. We've got various bits and pieces, as you can see. I'm going to lay them all up. Oh, that's chunky, look at that. Wow. So various bits and bobs. We've also got ourselves a pack of DPO 8 screws and also a pack of DD03 screws. So first things first is obviously you're going to need the right chassis beam that we had previously, which looks like this. And we're going to be working on, if you look underneath, you can see that they have indentations of what chassis it is. But this is going to be the right side, and we're going to be working on round about that little hole just there. What's going to happen is we're going to be putting 5407, and 5407 is this little sort of like 5407 is the hydraulic distributor. How about that? And that's going to basically, as you can see, you've got a pin and a screw hole here. That's going to go into there like that. And that's going to be secured in with a DP08 screw. So that's really, really good to hear. So yes, very, very happy to see this be moved on. I really thought I lost this, but thanks to a fantastic team, we have rescued it. So let's just put that on there, and we'll just screw that through there. Lovely. So the issues will be back to weekly now, now that we've got this little hiatus sorted out. So that's going to be fitted onto there. I like the fact that all these little holes are going to be attached to something. I think that's really, really lovely. Next, we're going to get 5606, which is this part over here. 5606 is, I think it's that section there. I'll just double check. No, I think it's that bit. They both look exactly the same. So we'll just have a look. Yeah, it's this one here, I think. But one's got a hole and one hasn't got a hole, as you can see. No, what am I talking about? They're both the same. But obviously one's got a left part and one's got a right part. We're going to use the part that's got the left section on it. And this is going to basically feed right up the back. And it looks like it slots into here. So as you can see, it's got R on it. Very nicely done. You've got a little... oh, look at that. That seals that up beautiful. Oh, wow. I like that. That's beautiful. See, so all little bits and bobs being screwed in. I like that. I just like the fact that all these holes are going to be screwed up with something. Right, so let's just, whoops. My hands are like bloody butter. Just seem to keep slipping and dropping things, you know. So we'll put that through. Be obviously mindful of the cable. We've got a hole just here. Goes through there, so just be mindful of the cable. Just I need another pair of hands. And that's going to go through here like that with a DP R8 screw. Where's the coater when you need him? Oh, God's sake. Oh man, this is... I struggle with fiddly parts, that's what it is. Let's start that again. Right, should have started that way in the first place. Might have to magnetise this screwdriver a bit. But as you can see, I'm very colour coordinated, guys. I like me. Oh, come on. I hate fiddly bits. Oh, man. Just... It's about a careful pressure, not too much pressure that it will, you know, slip and slide, but that seems to be fairly on. I'll just give it one more turn. Yeah. Okay, so that's that part on, all tickety-boo. Lovely. Whoa. Okay, next part is really exciting because we're now going to do the air tank. Now, as you can see, this has got two holes in the bottom of it. They're very similar, but obviously you've got a bottom and a top. So we're going to use the bottom one. And what's lovely about this is it just sits like that. How cool is that? That's awesome. So as you can see, it basically sits like that. Now, I've noticed, just checking that's level, yeah, it is okay. Okay, cool. So that's going to go into there like that. And we're going to secure that in with DD03 screws this time. So DD03, which is really lovely. It's getting more and more like a chassis every day, every week, sorry. So these are going to be screwed through here. It's really nice how they basically hide the screw, which isn't good. I know a couple of people have painted their screws red, but most of these I don't think they're bothered with because obviously they're hidden. So yeah, wow, there's a lot going on to this, which is lovely. And that hydraulic cable, you see you've got like a little pin. I think something will connect onto there. Like maybe this wire. Possibly. Okay, so that's that part done. Once we've done that, guys, we've got two pins, and obviously they're saying that it's a push-fit connection. We both know that these things do have a habit of falling off. I'm going to try it. If it requires glue, we can always do that later, because I have made the mistake of putting it on before and I couldn't get it back off. But obviously you've got a thicker pin and a thinner pin, and the thinner pin goes at the top, but we'll try our best. Well, it might be the other way around, actually. Yeah, sorry. The thicker pin goes at the back and the thinner at the thinner. Oh, that went on lovely. Oh wow. That was beautiful. What a lovely fit. Oh, I like that. And it's not falling off. So this is really, really good. Okay, so once we've done that, we're then going to get 5404. 5303, which is the right spring bracket. So these look near enough the same. As you can see, one's got like a little roundel part, which I believe looks like that. Okay, that will be that side, and then we've got another one that looks like that is the one we're using. Screw hole and a pin. That's going to go underneath here and secure into that section there, and that's going to be secured in with a I'm just trying to think, DD03. Where's my DD03? Over there. Lovely. Oh, I love this issue. It's a really lovely issue. So DD03, lovely jubbly. And that's going to be secured through the back. So now all them holes are starting to disappear, which is lovely. Okay, and that's that one secured in. So obviously there's not much room between this part here and this part here, but we'll soon find out what goes there later on in the assembly. Okay, so I have just noticed we've got a bit missing, so I'm going to have to go back over that and double check where that goes. We'll tackle that, actually we'll do that now. I just need to figure out where that goes. We've missed a step somewhere. So, right, it looks like one goes, no, we've done that one. So where does this one go? Let's have a look. We're missing out a bit here. This one looks like it goes, yeah, this one goes here by the looks of it. And that gets secured in with, let me have a look. Just gonna double check, that's with a DP 08, I believe. Brilliant. Don't know how I missed that, do apologise. Hello, got an eagle or something. So that's that one. So obviously I get the impression something's going to rest on that because it's like a little platform. So that's that. And then obviously last but not least, we're going to put this section here in. As you can see, this is the second spring mount and that's going to fit into these two here. So obviously the pin in this one and the screw hole in the bigger one. And that's going to fit into this section right there. Lovely. Okay, and that's going to go in with a DD03 screw. And you'll always get a spare screw. And I suspect we have to do all this all over again for the second chassis beam. So let me just hold that down there. Lovely. It's about a firm grip, but not too firm that you're going to dislodge it. And I am noticing that that is a little bit loose. I'm just going to apply a little bit of brute force. And yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. It looks more and more like a chassis beam as we go. What I love about this is the fact that we've filled up all these little holes. Obviously, we've got various holes going around here, so obviously more things are going to attach to this. But what's nice about this chassis is we're putting all little extra things on it, all like little components on it. I've really enjoyed that issue. I don't know, but issue 55 looks a little bit different because we've got two different sections here, like an anti-sway bar or something, which probably doesn't go on this one, but this is the right chassis. But look at that, we get a really rough idea now that that's where the cab is going to sit there. And yeah, just that is the front. Just wow, 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 wow. Absolutely fantastic. It looks absolutely lovely. But as you can see, guys, that's what it's looking like. Ian, ain't that brilliant? That is absolutely fantastic. So I thoroughly enjoyed doing that. I think that was a lovely, lovely issue to work on. Sorry about that. As I said, coming up in issue 55, which will be up at the later time of 10 PM tonight, will be parts for the chassis beams, brackets and stoppers for the left chassis, plus an anti-sway bar for each side of the model. That's coming up at 10 PM tonight. And then obviously from next week, it will be back to the one issue every Wednesday, with issue number 57 taking place next Wednesday at 7:30. So please remember to like, share and subscribe. Tap the bell if you want to be notified of all the videos I do. I'll see you for more Eddie Stobart at the usual time of 7:30 next week. Bye guys.